Going faster.
Shane!
Sorry.
Be careful, watch out.
Can I have a new song, please? Another song.
New song.
Yeah.
Okay. Dun 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 dun.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We just had an accident.
Yeah, I flipped over, but we're fine.
We're fine, okay.
Thank you, airbags.
因为我们在演戏啊。Anyway, so for today, we're going to talk about musical roads. But what are musical roads?
The roads that are very musical.
They're musical?
Musical roads. So basically, when they are making the road, they put little bumps in the road so that it will make noise at different like frequencies. And it can play notes, basically. So you can, but you have to go at the correct speed, or else it will sound weird.
So it's kind of like driving on a piano?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah.
所以你一边开车会一边制造音乐 making music while you drive.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's actually one, I'm from Los Angeles, and there is one in LA. And I drove on it before, and it's pretty cool.
I think they built one of those in Jinmen as well.
Really?
And also in Japan, I think so.
I think they're all over the world, actually. A lot of countries have that. I think that's really creative and cool.
Yeah. And it's more than just that. 不是只是单纯酷而已，它还有一些功用。It's pretty useful.
Oh, okay.
So why don't we get into our article and find out what it's like?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Musical roads are special roads that play a melody when you drive on them. They were first created in Denmark in 1995. There are two main ways to make a musical road. One is by adding special bumps to the road. The other is by cutting grooves into the road's surface. When your car's tires pass over these additions, musical notes are produced. The spacing of the bumps or grooves determines the note's pitch.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Shane.
I am Hanny. So for this month, okay, I'll stop talking like that.
I'm trying to make my voice more musical.
All right. So for our close test this month, we've got an article, and its title is
Musical Roads, Making Music While You Drive.
好，所以我们这课是关于音乐道路，会陪你开车的旋律哦。
Cool.
So let's dive into this, all right?
Let's dive in. Let's drive into it. Okay, so musical roads are special roads that play a melody when you drive on them.
哦，所以这就像是你踩在钢琴上。
Yeah,
You know,
with your tires.
Piano stairs. Have you ever seen one of those?
Yeah, I've seen that.
对，就像那种钢琴楼梯，你踩一步就会有那个音乐。就是，然后现在就是你开车开在这个道路上，就会有音乐，会有旋律出来了。
So creative. Okay, continuing. They were first created in Denmark in 1995.
Okay, 所以 Denmark 就是指丹麦这个北欧国家，所以一开始是在1995年这边 in 1995.
Okay, there are two main ways to make a musical road.
Okay, two main ways.
Two main ways, so I guess you can do it in lots of different ways, but there's two main ways.
哦，有两种主要方式。So one of them is.
Okay, one is by adding special bumps to the road.
Bump. 老师，什么是 bump?
Okay, a bump is a small raised area on a surface. So if you have like a road, then a part of that road is going to be raised up, a very small part that's been raised up.
哦，所以就是那种地面上一个平面上这样隆起一个凸块，对不对？
Right.
所以 bump 是不是也可以讲我们像皮肤上如果一个肿块，对不对？
Yeah.
So that would be a raised area of our skin.
Right, if I like punch you,
Ooh.
right, then you might get a bump.
肿起来 that would be a
I
bump.
would never do that. but just for example.
好，那我们也补充一下，如果你在 bump 后面加上 y 变成 bumpy，那就会形容是崎岖不平的这样子。
Okay, great. All right, we have an example sentence for bump. Watch out for the bump on the sidewalk.
哦，小心哦！人行道上那种凸起来的东西，走路不小心
That when I used to be, I used to be a skateboarder, and you have to be careful for bumps on the sidewalk. I fell many times.
Oh, all right. So continuing.
Okay, blank is by cutting grooves into the road's surface.
好，这个题目它是说空格是在路面刻出沟槽，这个 groove 就是沟槽的意思。这边是考我们代名词的用法，那我们来看看选项咯。Our options are
A, other, B, another, C, the other, D, others.
好，空格前面句子有提到说，打造音乐公路有2个主要方法，一个是在路面加上特殊的隆起物，那所以我们空格里面就要填入代名词来指另一个方法咯。2个，一个是什么，另一个是什么？那在限定的2个选择中，我们就会用代名词 one 跟 the other 来表达一个怎么样，另一个怎么样。所以正确答案就是 C, the other。
So the correct sentence should read, the other is by cutting grooves into the road's surface. So it's kind of like the opposite way of doing it. One is to kind of add a bump, the other is to cut out part of it, right?
一个是凸起来的隆起，一个是用沟槽的
So one
方
is
式
like, one is like concave and one is like convex. Big words there. Look them up. Look them up.
OK， 我们要补充一下简单一点的东西啦。好，我们来补充一下，这边我们刚刚有说2个之中，一个是 one， 一个是 the other。可是现在如果有3个的话，我们会怎么说？That will be one, another, and the other.
The other. Okay, so one, another, and the other. Okay.
可是如果4个以上，还有很多很多。
Still another.
我们就可以用 still another， 就是 one, another, still another， 可是我们还没讲完。那最后一个你就是要用 the other。OK， 好，那我们继续来看看这个音乐道路它的打造方式。
Okay, so when your car's tires pass over these blank, musical notes are produced.
好，当你的车子的轮胎经过这些空格时，就会产生音符。那么这题考我们名词，我们来看选项。Our options are
A, conflicts.
冲突、战斗。
B, additions.
这是添加物、增加的部分。
C, influences.
这表示影响或是有影响的人或事物。
And D, requirements.
这表示需要、必需品或是必要条件。那课文前面提到说，其中一个打造音乐公路的主要方法是在路面上加上这些特殊的隆起物，所以这些特殊的隆起物是被加上去，就是添加物嘛。所以正确答案就要选 B, additions 来指添加物或是增加的部分。这时候它是可数名词哦。And the correct sentence would be
When your car's tires pass over these additions, musical notes are produced. Right? So we see the word add there. So an addition is you add something to something else. It's an addition.
没错 add 增加，那么 addition 就是添加物咯。Okay, and then we read the spacing of the bumps or grooves determines the note's pitch. 好，这边有几个单字我们看一下哦。首先是 determine, it's a verb.
Right, it means to control or influence something directly or to decide what will happen.
所以它就有那种影响啊，或者是决定的意思。那我们也可以用 determine 去表达下决心。那么 determined, I am determined 就是我下定决心、坚决的那种意思。
Right. Okay. Our example sentence is, your decision will determine the result.
好，所以这个结果其实就会受你的决定而影响，这样。Okay, and then we have this word pitch.
Pitch. Okay, so pitch means the highness or lowness of a sound.
Like 英文就是有 match， 这是音高的意思啦。所以如果我们说某个人他是 off pitch，
like me, right?
就是那种就是走音了。好啦，那我们来看一个例句哦。
Okay, the bird song had a high pitch.
OK， 所以鸟的这个他们在歌唱鸣叫的时候也会有音高嘛？那我们人也会有 perfect pitch，right？
Well, some people.
Some people， 哎，对对对，没错。Some people 真的，有些人会有绝对音高，他们一听就知道那是什么音。好，那这边 spacing 则是指间距或是间隔的意思，就像我们有时候文章里面也会有讲行距，也会用到 spacing 这个字。
Right.
All right, so right now let's take a break.
Okay, let's go listen to some music.
All right.
Though they're certainly fun, musical roads have useful purposes too. They can help drivers stay within speed limits because the melody won't sound right if the car is going too fast. The music can also help sleepy drivers stay alert and focused, and the grooves or bumps keep wet roads from becoming too slippery. Many countries, such as the United States and Japan, have musical roads, so people who regularly travel may very well come across a musical road at some point. If you ever drive on one, remember to stay under the speed limit and enjoy the free concert.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So before the break, we read that there are two main ways to make musical roads, right?
Right, you can add bumps.
哦，增加隆起物。
You can add grooves.
哦，就用那个沟槽来制造。Right, and then we learned that the spacing between these grooves or bumps will determine the note's pitch.
Correct.
所以这个它们之间的间距会决定音高。那我们继续来看看这个 musical roads.
Okay, though they're certainly fun, musical roads have useful purposes too.
Useful
Not
purposes.
just fun, but useful.
是有实用性的哦。那我们来看看怎么一回事。
They can help drivers stay within speed limits because the melody won't sound right if the car blank.
好，这个题目是说啊，他们可以帮助驾驶维持在速限内，因为如果车子空格，旋律听起来就不对了。那么这边测验我们词组，我来看选项。Our options are
A is going too fast.
开太快了。
B is making a U-turn.
哦，其实就是掉头转弯回转。你想想看，你是开 U 字形，那就是回转咯，所以 U-turn 它就可以指180度转弯。
C enters the wrong lane.
开进错误的车道。
D fails to signal correctly.
打错方向灯。那补充一下 fail to do something 就是没能达成什么，没做到什么。那么 signal 在这边是当动词去表达说打方向灯去示意发信号的意思。那前半句就有说啦，音乐公路可以帮驾驶维持在速限内，那就可以推断这跟速度有关，所以应该是要表达说他们可以帮助驾驶维持在速限内，因为如果车子开太快，旋律听起来就不对了。那最适合答案就是 A is going too fast， 开太快了。
So the correct sentence should read, they can help drivers stay within speed limits because the melody won't sound right if the car is going too fast.
And the music can also help sleepy drivers stay alert and focused. 哦，所以如果你不小心开太快啊，这个音高不对，你就哎呦，这什么音乐？
Yeah, it can just keep you awake and driving and oh, whoa, hey.
OK， 所以 alert 就是形容警觉的、留神或是机敏的，你可以用 stay alert 保持警觉。这样 OK，so continuing.
And the grooves or bumps keep wet roads from becoming too blank.
而沟槽或隆起物可以避免湿滑的道路变得太空格。那这边考我们形容词，我们看选项哦。Our options are
A, pleasant.
令人愉快的、宜人或是友好的。
B, slippery.
滑的。
C, generous.
就是慷慨的、宽宏大量的。
D, domestic.
国内的、家庭的或是家用的，大家应该听出来答案是什么吧？用来描述道路的话 它应该就是要表达沟槽或隆起物可以避免湿滑的道路变太滑 ，too slippery.
Yeah, the other ones are all ridiculous.
没错，都很荒谬。So our correct answer would be B, slippery, 就是滑滑的意思。
Okay, so the correct sentence should read, and the grooves or bumps keep wet roads from becoming too slippery.
哦。所以这样子过去就不会太滑，然后你也会有警觉性，不会睡着，也不会开太快。
Right, but what if you're starting to fall asleep and then you hear the music and it scares you and causes an accident?
Oh, that could be a problem.
Or if the music is just too upbeat. Yay, woo, 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 woo.
Hey, wait a minute.
No?
What if a person is tone deaf? 如果有人他听不出来走音啊，或这些音高，那可能又是个问题了。
All right, continuing.
All right.
Many countries, such as the United States and Japan, have musical roads.
So people who regularly travel may very well
Blank.
a musical road at some point. 好，他就说啦，所以经常旅行的人很可能会在某个时刻空格音乐公路。那我们用 may well 或是 may very well 就是很有可能的意思。好，那这边考我们片语动词，我们来看选项哦。Our options are
A, run over.
开车撞倒并碾过的那种意思，
B, mess up.
就是搞砸弄糟、
C, take apart.
拆开、拆解的意思。
D, come across.
那就是偶然发现或是巧遇。那我们刚刚就说啦，许多国家都有音乐公路，那么常旅行的人就很有可能就会遇到嘛，所以它应该是要表达，所以经常旅行的人很可能会在某个时刻遇到音乐公路。最适合的答案就是 D, come across， 可以表达偶然发现或是巧遇。
Right, so the correct sentence should read, so people who regularly travel may very well come across a musical road at some point.
So if you're in LA, you might come across one of them.
You certainly might.
Okay.
Okay, so continuing, if you ever drive on one, remember to stay under the speed limit and enjoy the free concert.
All right. So what is a concert?
Basically, it's just a public performance of music.
哦，很简单，其实 concert 就是有音乐会或是演唱会的意思咯。
So for example, you could say, we enjoyed the concert last night.
All right. So that's it for today. We've talked
Yeah.
about the musical roads and then their useful purposes.
It's just how cool they are.
Yeah.
I love that kind of creativity, like in the public, like where they do something, either the government, and they take something that's very boring and give some art to it, make it wonderful.
If I were to drive on one of these roads, I would be very careful and try to create the perfect music.
Okay, you do that next time.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Musical roads are special roads that play a melody when you drive on them. They were first created in Denmark in 1995. There are two main ways to make a musical road. One is by adding special bumps to the road. The other is by cutting grooves into the road's surface. When your car's tires pass over these additions, musical notes are produced. The spacing of the bumps or grooves determines the note's pitch. Though they're certainly fun, musical roads have useful purposes too. They can help drivers stay within speed limits because the melody won't sound right if the car is going too fast. The music can also help sleepy drivers stay alert and focused, and the grooves or bumps keep wet roads from becoming too slippery. Many countries, such as the United States and Japan, have musical roads, so people who regularly travel may very well come across a musical road at some point. If you ever drive on one, remember to stay under the speed limit and enjoy the free concert.
Hello, everybody. While visiting Chiayi, YouBike has a new electric version. So not only can you save yourself some energy, but you're not going to be harming the environment while you do it. So I think it's a great way to get around Chiayi, and why don't we watch the video to find out more.
Can we bike to the Chiayi city government? We've been walking for quite some time now.
Why not? I remember there being a YouBike station nearby. Look, it's over there.
Why do YouBikes come in two colors? Are there any differences between the two?
The white and yellow one is the 2.0 version, and the white and orange one is a new version, the 2.0e.
E? What does the E stand for?
E means electric. YouBike 2.0e is an e-bike.
Sounds cool. I've never heard of a publicly shared e-bike before.
Well, the YouBike 2.0e was officially launched in 2021. Chiayi was the first city to provide them.
Have you ridden one before?
Yes, I have. It saved me a lot of strength. I didn't get tired when pedaling uphill.
Wow! It seems like the YouBike 2.0e makes riding easier, doesn't it? But where can I find these shared e-bikes?
You can find YouBike stations at the train and terminal station. There are also some farther away from the downtown area.
Amazing! I can visit all of Chiayi by bike. It's environmentally friendly and healthier for us.
Agreed.
Hold on, we should check over the bikes first.
That's very cautious of you. What should we be checking for?
Let me show you. Pay attention to the battery level if you are using the bike for a long period of time. Check to see if the brakes and bell are working properly. Check the air pressure in the tires. Make sure the front and back lights light up automatically and stay on. Adjust the height of the seat. A seat that's been turned around indicates that the bike needs fixing. Do not use it.
Okay, done. There are no problems with my bike.
Mine either. Let's go.
Okay, to the Chiayi city government.
Wow, the YouBike 2.0e, where the E stands for electric, is absolutely on my list of things to do when I go to Chiayi, and hopefully we start to see them all around Taiwan. But make sure when you're going to ride one that you take all the safety precautions and make sure that your bike is in good working order before you take off to enjoy the scenery. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.